Good morning and greetings, friends, and welcome to the Brightside, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Brightside every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Brightside, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your prescriptions and get on a good nutritional supplement program, if you want to help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you do that. We welcome your phone calls at 855-660-4261, 855-660-4261. If you have questions about formulations or the longevity products, or if you simply want to contribute to the conversation or share a success story, 855-660-4261 is your Brightside phone number. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, you can head over to brightsideben.com and take a peek at our shopping cart. You can pull down on the shopping cart and take a look at all the longevity products, including the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, my personal favorite, and now Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0. GMO-free. It's a good source of prebiotics and probiotics as well as liquid nutrients. You got your water-soluble nutrients, your fat-soluble nutrients, your electrolytes, trace elements, minerals, all in one tasty dose. One tasty dosage form, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's around $50 a canister. Most folks will notice results within 1 or 2 doses. And if you like the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, you can share the BTT and earn yourself some thank you checks as well. All for a one-time $10 fee. You can start yourself a longevity business and help spread the word. And share the product and earn yourself some money too. 866-735-2470 is the phone number for the Brightside Ben team. They can tell you all about it. Or you can click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com. Also want to encourage you all to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories and blog posts. Thank you to my webmaster, Robert Lundgren. Okay, thanks so much for joining us again on the Brightside. We're talking brain health, nervous system health. Specifically, we're talking about a compound called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is technically called a neurotransmitter or nerve chemical. These are chemicals that are secreted from nerves and make things happen in the body. Acetylcholine is associated with various systems in the body. It's associated with brain health, especially as it concerns learning, as it concerns memory, as it concerns muscle movement. Many diseases that involve movement disorders as well as issues with learning and attention involve defects in acetylcholine processing. Acetylcholine, as the name implies, is a type of choline. Choline with a little piece of acetyl attached to it. Choline, as we've talked about many times in the program, and we'll talk about a little bit later, is a vitamin-like substance with tremendously important roles to play in the body, especially as it regards the health of the brain. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Acetylcholine, the nerve chemical acetylcholine, is associated with relaxation and contraction systems in the body. Sometimes it's involved in relaxation, sometimes it's involved in contraction. For example, it's involved in the relaxation of involuntary muscles, muscles in the digestive tract, muscles in the heart, muscles in the blood vessels, muscles in the circulatory system. Acetylcholine can stimulate other properties or other effects in the body. For example, acetylcholine is involved in deep, powerful breathing. So acetylcholine sometimes has stimulating effects, sometimes it has relaxing effects. In the voluntary muscles of the arms and legs, acetylcholine is associated with contractions in the face. Muscular contractions can be associated with wrinkles. When the activity of acetylcholine is blocked in the facial muscles, muscles are relaxed, facial muscles are relaxed, and wrinkles will be temporarily eliminated. You can actually go to a doctor and have a drug injected right into your wrinkles that will temporarily block the contracting effects of acetylcholine. This blocking effect is a kind of poisoning or a toxic effect, and it can be accomplished by injecting a very mild dose, a tiny, infinitesimally weak dose of a very powerful bacterial toxin, bacterial poison called botulinum. In the 1950s, researchers were looking for a way to improve the appearance and the symptoms of crossed eyes, and they began experimenting with using this botulinum toxin into the eye muscles or into the muscles around the eyes to help reduce the effects of the appearance of crossed eyes. Other researchers found that the same toxin as botulinum toxin can have a relaxing effect on facial spasms and on tics. Then somewhere around the late 1990s, I believe, a company called Allergan bought the rights to use this toxin, and they began experimenting with using it as a treatment for excessive sweating and for movement disorders and for different kinds of palsies, Bell's palsy, cerebral palsy, which are types of movement disorders. And then an interesting thing happened. Scientists who were experimenting with this botulinum toxin for helping folks who had various palsies or movement disorders, scientists began to notice that these patients who were being treated for muscular disorders and movement disorders with botulinum toxin, their wrinkles were disappearing. Their facial appearance started to look smoother and younger. So the scientists at Allergan said, hey, we got something here maybe. And by the late 1990s, dermatologists were beginning to inject the stuff directly into wrinkles with great success. And then by 2002, the procedure and the poison itself, the botulinum toxin itself, became officially recognized and approved by the FDA, and thus was born the famous multi-billion-dollar wrinkle-removing pharmaceutical known as Botox. That's what Botox is, folks. It's botulinum toxin injected into wrinkles, stopping the effects of acetylcholine, causing the muscles to relax in the face, thus disappearing or eliminating, or at least partially disappearing and partially eliminating wrinkles. Now, fortunately, the effects of Botox are mild, and perhaps less fortunately, at least from the folks who are getting Botox, they are only temporary. That's because at the end of the day, wrinkles aren't really caused by a problem with muscular contractions as much as they're caused by a biochemical breakdown in the production of collagen fibers, and there ain't no prescription drug that's going to help you there, with the exception of retinoic acid, which is actually a vitamin and a hormone more than it is a pharmaceutical drug. In any case, there aren't a lot of prescriptions that you can use to help stimulate collagen, with the exception of retinoic acid. And Botox doesn't do anything for your collagen. All it does is simply relax the muscles that contract or tighten when we get our wrinkles. That's why the look that you get from Botox just doesn't seem right. If you've ever seen somebody who has Botox, there's something off about the appearance. You may not have as many wrinkles, but the quality of the skin isn't going to change, and this juxtaposition, this comparison of lousy skin without wrinkles looks just a little bit off, a little bit strange. That having been said, as far as temporary or superficial and cosmetic effects go, Botox can be pretty effective. It lasts probably about 3 or 4 months, then you got to get more Botox, etc. If you have a little bit of Botox, you may not notice it, or people may not notice that there's something that you've had a pharmacological procedure done to your skin. But if you have a lot of Botox, man, that looks really, really weird, really strange. And some of you know what I'm talking about if you've seen that look. Many of the effects of acetylcholine are balanced out by another nerve chemical called adrenaline. Remember, the body's always balancing things out. You've got things that contract, chemicals that contract, balanced out with chemicals that relax. You've got chemicals that cause openings, balanced out with chemicals that cause closing. You've got chemicals that cause vasodilation, balanced out with chemicals that cause vasoconstriction. That's blood vessel opening and blood vessel contraction. There's all this balancing that's going on in the body. Likewise, with acetylcholine, which is balanced out by adrenaline or epinephrine. Hang tight, I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break. I am Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. Our number 855-660-4261. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Hey, gang, as you can imagine, living with the moniker America's Mr. Right can be kind of tough at times. But you know what? It's easy to live up to the challenge when you're feeling good. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Lewis, and that's why I watch what I eat and supplement my diet with great products from Youngevity, like their great vitamin mineral complex drink or a protein shake or my favorite probiotic dark chocolate packed with antioxidants. You know, I love these products, and I'll bet you will, too. And now you can get them all at jasonlewisteam.com. Now, look, these are just the things I like from Youngevity, but if you're looking for, say, a sports drink endorsed by an NBA All-Star or a shot of Pollen Burst, the best energy drink on the market, it's all here, too. All you have to do is go to jasonlewisteam.com or call 1-855-310-TEAM. Now, that's 1-855-310-TEAM. Get all these products and more and feel like America's Mr. Right. It's jasonlewisteam.com.
On the average, Americans work between 45 to 50 years, hoping to build up enough wealth to retire and live out their golden years. Unfortunately, with taxation, the rising cost of food, energy, housing, and medical, many retirees are forced to live below the poverty line. Is this a flaw of free enterprise, or is our monetary unit we call the Federal Reserve Note forcing us into perpetual debt, ensuring inflation and higher taxes? These questions and more can be answered by reading G. Edward Griffin's book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Congressman Ron Paul states it's what every American needs to know about central bank power. A gripping adventure into the secret world of international banking cartel. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. I will give a silver dollar from the early 1900s to anyone who purchases this book. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order a copy today. It's critical that the public be made aware of the system. Call and order your copy today at 1-800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average over 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are G.
All right, we are back on the Brightside. Got a couple lines open for you at 855-660-4261. If you've got questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, the Youngevity products, we can help you. 855-660-4261 is your number. Love to hear success stories. If you've been using the Youngevity products or any nutritional supplements and you've been getting good results, please feel free to share your success stories. You never know who you could help out. Be generous with your success stories. Or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, we'd love to hear from you. 855-660-4261 is your number on the bright side. If you want to purchase any of the Youngevity products you hear us talk about on the program or advertised on the program, You can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Ask them about joining the team, too.